Hi, I'm the Malt Activist, and today we have with us the Old Pulteney 15. Now, I've been a fan of Old Pulteney for a really long time now, and I'll be honest with you, my first introduction to this lovely little distillery was thanks to Jim Murray when, I believe something like 10 years ago, he adjudged the Old Pulteney 21 as his whiskey of the year. And at that time I'd never even heard of Old Pulteney. I was like, what's going on? And then I finally managed to get hold of a bottle. And while it may not necessarily have been the greatest whiskey ever, it certainly was a very good one. And so that put me on the road to try and discover new Old Pulteneys. And at that time they pretty much had the 12, the 17 and the 21. And I think all three were equally good. The 12 is very good value for money. I think it's a wonderful dram. The 17 a little more complex. And the 21 has its own very unique flavor profile, which I love. So it was a few months ago, we got invited to an Old Pulteney tasting where we had the 12, the 15, the 18, and I think the 25. And off the lot, I really took a liking to the 15-year-old, which I have here in my hands right now. So this 15-year-old is a mix of first and second fill bourbon barrels and then finished off in sherry casks, and it's bottled at 46%. All the literature that I've been able to get my hands on regarding this says that this is non-chill filtered and there is no additional coloring. Because the problem is, every time I hold up the glass to the camera like this and I say, hey, check out the color of this whiskey, and it's a pale gold, or it's a light strawy color, or some other endearing adjective, and invariably there'll be somebody in the comment section going, dude, that's a colored whiskey, why are you showing us the color on camera? So this time around I was really careful and made sure that the whiskey that I'm holding up to the camera is actually not been contaminated with E150A. It's nice, bright nose, quite briny, salty, lots of vanillas. Sprightly, I think is the word I'd use. There's milk chocolate, there's maple syrup, lots of vanilla, fruity like custard apple, hints of banana, hints of mango, hints of papayas, and a nice, sharp, lemony lime citrus as well. So overall, good nose, promising. I have a feeling I know exactly what this is going to taste like. Got a nice mouthfeel. It's quite oily, quite viscous. A bit spicy as well. Actually, quite a lot spicy. Cinnamon, nutmeg spicy. And then it gets fruity, more like red fruits, so berries, raspberries. Long, warm finish, like leather, oaky, hints of green tea, tobacco. Very warming. What do I think? I think I liked this better when I had it at that tasting a few months ago. It smelled better, it knows better, and that was from a brand new bottle as well. And so I don't think there's any major batch variants also, so strange. I remember this being the pick of the evening for me, and maybe my memory of it is a lot more fonder than what it actually was. strange. Because I was really expecting this to, really blow me away, but it hasn't, and that's kind of unfair because since I'd already tasted it and I had a certain, a preconceived idea of what this was going to be like, and it's not delivering on that. I don't think it's the whiskey's fault. I think it's really my fault. Maybe I was in a different mood that day. I don't know, but it's not tasting as good as it did that day. Having said that, I think this is still a very good whiskey. Yeah, it's not spectacular, but you know what? I think it's very, very decent in its own right. I like the flavors; they're quite balanced. The finish the first time around was better. Now, it's coming back. So, yeah, look, I like it, and I think this is a good, honest, hardworking whiskey. And Old Pulteney is a good distillery, and they produce good spirits, and I support them. And because I've not yet had a really bad Old Pulteney. Even their travel retail stuff is quite decent, and I like the fact that they're bringing out age statement whiskeys, which not many distilleries are these days. So this is good. That way, this is good. Age statement good. Whiskey also good. Should you buy it? Yeah, buy it. I don't think it's very expensive either. And seems like this is good value for money. It has a nice, unique flavor profile. Very tropical fruity, exotic fruity. And that's what I like about it. It's quite distinctive in that sense. So yeah, I'm the Malt Activist. Until next time, peace.